Well, the Buffalo Bills go to 2-0 on the preseason as they beat the Carolina Panthers on Friday night, 27-14. As they really moved the Panthers, they really double moonwalked them as 2500 would say. Shout out to him. Buffalo Bills starters do a very good job on Friday night, scored all 27 points in the first half. As they beat down the Carolina Panthers, week 2 preseason 27-14. But recapping this one, we're going to be starting off first quarter. Really things got started with Josh Allen, 13 plays, 63 yards, took off 6:49 off the clock, and ended with a Steven Austin 30-yard field goal. Well, a lot of positive signs in that drive, with Josh Allen connecting with Cole Beasley, a few nice short passes, and also Tommy Sweeney, the tight end Tommy Sweeney, connected Josh Allen connected him. He's a new guy. We've been needing really some nice help from him this season. Replacing Charles Clay. Charles Clay was horrendous last year. That's pretty much why we got rid of him. But Tommy Sweeney's going to be a new replacement pretty much this year. But he showed some nice sparkles, some nice signs in the in the second preseason game. Played very well. And the Bills defense, they also played very well. After that, 3 and out for Carolina, ended in a punt. And then next drive for the Buffalo Bills, we go 5 plays, 45 yards, take off 3:10 off the clock. LaShawn McCoy gets in and shoves the action, and he runs up the middle for a 1-yard touchdown that makes it 10-zip Buffalo. After that, it's a very nice job by that. So there you go. Made 10-0 Buffalo. Then after that, Panthers, they start to get a groove on, but they have to get a turnover by job. They have to turn it over on downs after going for it on 4th and 2. As Kyle Allen was sacked for an 8-yard loss by Trent Murphy. He's been doing very well, along with what's his name? Matt Oliver, he's been doing very well as well. It's a very good job by the Buffalo Bills on that, on the defensive side. But they couldn't take advantage on that. But they won 8 plays, 44 yards. This is the time Matt Barkley was in the game. Josh Allen played the first quarter, did very well. Let's go over his stats. Pull it up right now. Josh Allen went 9 for 11, 102 yards. Very good job by him. Let's see. LaShawn McCoy rushing, 4 carries, 6 yards, and a touchdown. That was all in the first quarter. Let's see what else. Cole Beasley, 5 catches, 44 yards. LaShawn McCoy, 2 catches, 11 yards. What else? No John Brown in the game today. Excuse me, on Friday. Pardon me. Let's see what else. I know I'm missing people. Who am I? Missing Tommy Sweeney. Tommy Sweeney, 2 catches, 47 yards. Very good job by him. As I said, and that was the stats in the for the first team guys. They missed a field goal with Matt Barkley in. 48-yard field goal by Steven Hauska. No good. It was wide right. And then after that, the defense keeps on rolling on. Punt for Carolina. And then a fumble. And a fumble by the Buffalo Bills. They fumbled the ball by Perry. Makes a terrible mistake, dropping the ball. It got loose, and Carolina got the football. So, the Buffalo Bills They played very, very well. They were very solid. But the only issue is that they made their own mistakes that they couldn't take advantage of. But it really doesn't matter because some of the plays later, um, poorly thrown ball by Will Greer, and it gets picked off by um, Kevin Johnson for a 70-yard pick six, and it makes it 17-0 Buffalo at this point. So very nice job for the Buffalo Bills. Kevin Johnson, really, right place at the right time for him. Really a very poorly thrown ball by Will Greer for the Carolina Panthers. I understand this. This is preseason, and they had no Cam Newton did not play in this game. No Kuechly as well. Chris McCaffrey, nope, he did not play either. And a couple of other guys as well. They did not play either. So there you go. But then after that, making it 17-3. Panthers go 14 plays, 33 yards. And they kick a field goal. A 40-yard field goal by Sly. So there you go. The Bills, they did a very good job in this game. Their only issue is that they make their own mistakes. That's what happened in this game. They made their own mistakes. They gave up the ball. They made silly penalties. I understand. The refs were bad. Greg Rostad, I never liked him as a ref. I know his name very well because he's the one that screwed up the Calvin Benjamin game. Remember Calvin Benjamin when he made the catch in the end zone for the touchdown, easy touchdown, but they ruled it incomplete against New England a couple of years ago. I think it was the year 2017 when the Bills made it to the playoffs, but it kind of technically really didn't matter. But it didn't matter because New England ended up making the Super Bowl. Did they really deserve? They had like 3 games that calls did not go their way. So there you go. That went their way. That were horrible calls. So there you go. But 40-yard field goal is good, and it makes it 17-3 in favor of the Buffalo Bills. But the Buffalo Bills go right back into action. If they go 6 plays, 75 yards. With Matt Barkley, he played very well. Biggest play of the game, biggest play of Matt Barkley's day. He threw a 37-yard pass to Isaiah McKenzie. It's a very good job by him. And then Matt Barkley, for the touchdown, passed it to Duke Williams, make a nice acrobatic play by Duke Williams for a 9-yard touchdown, and made it 24-3 in favor of the Buffalo Bills. And then to finish off the first half, Sly made a 54-yard field goal. He had a heck of a leg. Play went 4 plays, drive went 4 plays, 31 yards, and it took out 26 seconds off the clock as we go into halftime, 24-6 in favor of the Buffalo Bills. Third quarter, not really much happening, just teams going 3 and outs together. Interception. Tyree Jackson, I understand he's still learning, but he threw a big deep ball, trying to throw it in an end zone for a big play, but he threw it where the Buffalo receiver is, and he was covered by 2 guys. Why is he throwing that? I understand he's taking a chance. Most likely he's not going to make it. Most likely he's going to get intercepted or incomplete. It ended up getting intercepted, and there you go. So no scoring in the third quarter. Tyree Jackson. He didn't. Tyree Jackson, I understand he's still learning, so there you go. So Tyree Jackson played for most of the second half. Let's take a look at Matt Barkley's stats. He did very well as well. 80% completion percentage, 8 for 10, 110 yards, and a touchdown pass. Let's see what else. TJ Yeldon did very well, too. 7 carries, 26 yards. Marcus Murphy 6 carries, 21 yards. We'll talk about Devin Singletary also played in the second quarter. He had 2 carries and 6 yards. So there you go. Who else? Duke Williams, 3 catches, 38 yards, and a touchdown catch. As I mentioned, CJ Yeldon, 1 catch, 10 yards. Devin Singletary, 3 catches, 25 yards. Isaiah McKenzie, 1 catch, 37 yards. As I mentioned earlier, Christian Wade, we'll mention him in a little bit. Actually, it was on that field goal thing. 48-yard pass. I mean, Tyree Jackson. I mean, made a nice pass nice short pass right to Christian Wade. Let's see. I mean, 3rd and 10 of the 50, right? Big play. Tyree Jackson throws it to Christian Wade, and he once breaks tacklers, once like Shady McCoy, once for 48 yards. 48 yards. I mean, there you go. 48 yards for Christian Wade. I mean, the guy he played in rugby. I mean, this guy has to make the roster. I understand there is a bunch, the running backs are question mark right now. I mean, it's a wide open competition. We know that Shane McCoy is probably going to be making this team, right? We know that for sure. Maybe Frank Gore. We know Devin Singletary is going to be making this team. Is Frank Gore and Christian Wade going to both make it on this team? I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't know. We shall see what happens. This is Marcus Murphy. I think he could be the guy that gets cut. I understand he can do it very well, but he could get cut. I mean, this guy's from England, Christian Wade is. Last week, we mentioned about him last week. Last week, he went in for a 65-yard touchdown. And I believe it ended up being a game-winning touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. So very good job by Christian Wade. Friday, he runs for a 48-yard pass. It only looked like to be a 2-yard pass, but it turned it from a 2-yard pass to a 48-yard pass, and it turned into inside the 5-yard line. And the Bills ended up getting points out of that, making it 27-6. And then a touchdown for the Panthers, 11 plays, 70 yards. Heineke passed to Ross for a 9-yard touchdown to make it 47-12. They did connect on that 2-point conversion. As Belief ran up the middle for the 2-point conversion success. And it made 27-14. He traded punt, and then they ended the game. So there you go. So very good job by everybody today. For the Buffalo Bills. I mean, Tyree Jackson, I mean, UV product, I understand that, but he's probably going to be cut here. Went 4 for 10, 68 yards, and a pick. Let's see what else. Christian Wade, 2 carries, and 4 yards. Tyree Jackson, 8 carries, 47 yards. I mean, this guy's a running quarterback. So there you go. I mean, Brandon Beane brought Tyree Jackson in just to see what he's got. I mean, he's a preseason quarterback. Just to see what this guy looks like and plays like, because he wasn't picked up by anybody in the draft except the Bills. So there you go. Sacked Eddie Yarbrough. Got a half sacked on Friday. Dale Johnson, I mean, he's doing very, very well this preseason. He had a sack as well. Philip Murphy on that 4th down, he also had a sack as well. Kyle Petko, he and Eddie Yarbrough shared the sack as well. Let's see who else. Sam Anshu, he played as well. He had 1 tackle. one assisted tackle with them. Let's go to punting before we get out of here as well. Andre Roberts, punt return. He had one return for 37 yards. Going to be a good, going to be a nice player in this upcoming season. Nice hair as well. Punting. Corey for Hornquist had only 1 punt today, and that went for 53 yards. Sorry about that. Corey Carter, 2 punts for 75 yards. And the Bills only had a punt 3 times on Friday, so there you go. Not really much punting, but now the Bills go to Detroit next Friday on August 23rd. Probably going to be a dress rehearsal. Probably the Bills starters will be playing at least the first quarter, if not the first half. Pretty much Tyrese Jackson will be playing in the 4th game. Probably pretty much all 4th game, maybe sort of Matt Barkley as well in the 4th game, maybe split between the two, and then the roster cutdown days as well. But also before we get out of here, we do have some Bills news to pass it along with you. That broke down earlier today. They released EJ Gaines with a injury settlement. So no more EJ Gaines with that injury issues, so they get him out of here. I mean, they did not waste time with him at all. I mean, they got him here out in a hurry. So there you go. But that concludes wrapping up this video. Thank you everybody for watching. The Buffalo Bills beat the Carolina Panthers 14-7-14 at Bank of America Stadium. And very nice to see Alpha's offense. Josh Allen played very well, and everybody else played very well as well. Dress rehearsal starts next Friday against Detroit at Ford Field, and we'll talk about the game next week. Actually this week, coming up right here on the Fox 37. So everybody, have a great day. Thank you everybody for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment as well. So everybody, have a great day.